And we move on straight away to Maxwell Agbagba. He's lurking somewhere around the walls, if not the premises of the Accra Girls Senior High School. We do know that now it's been confirmed they have about a positive case of about 50, 55. We want to get the atmosphere there. Maxwell Agbagba, over to you. Well, Maxwell, how's it go?
Hello, Roland.
Yeah, what have you noticed so far at the Accra Girls?
Yeah, hello, Roland.
Yes, please. Please, what have you noticed so far? Maxwell?
Roland, as you rightly mentioned, we are here at the Accra Girls.
Yes, I think your sound, we're getting the ambience instead of the main sound itself. So perhaps we have to check the main sound and get back to you. But look, we do know that we have Witherskins. We showed you part 1 of Seth Kwame Boateng's latest documentary. We will want to interact with the National Program Manager for Leprosy with the Ghana Health Service and also get to know where we are currently with treatment and also, Maxwell, you're back. Before we do this, Maxwell. Yes, it is. What have you noticed so far, Maxwell?
I think we should come here.
Yeah, so Maxwell is trying to get everything on point so that when we go live. Yes,
Roland,
go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, Maxwell.
Yeah, so Roland, we are here right in front of the Accra Girls Senior High School where we're told that they've recorded 55 cases, confirmed positive cases of coronavirus. That was in a joint statement released by the Ghana Education Service and then the Ghana Health Service. Well, when we came here, we've not been allowed access to the campus itself. The security personnel here will not allow us to get access, will not allow us access to the school campus itself. Some parents also who have been here have not been allowed access to the campus. Some of them have actually parked outside here waiting to be given the opportunity to enter the campus and then, speak to their children, speak to their wards and all of that. So I've counted about 10 parents. Some of them are here also to, see their wards. And the difficulty here is that the school authorities are not willing to speak to us. They are not willing to give us any information whatsoever aside from the information that has been put out there. In fact, the security man here, before you try getting access to the campus, he would have to interrogate you, know exactly what you're coming to do here before he would allow you access. But if you get closer to the gate itself, somewhere around this place, there's two parents who are seated there as it stands right now, waiting to meet the school authorities, waiting to interact with the school authorities. I don't know if you can hear in the background, the security man is actually telling us that we cannot get closer. Well, that is the situation here, Roland. The information we're picking up also is that for some of the students who have tested positive for the virus, they have been transferred to isolation and treatment centers. We are told also that they've implemented some measures here in this school to contain the situation. We are told that the number of students who usually go for dining has reduced considerably. They've reduced that so they can ensure proper social distancing and adhere to the COVID-19 health protocol. We are also told that counselors and psychologists are on standby to sort of help some of the students who may be experiencing some kind of trauma as a result of their colleagues testing, positive for the virus. Now, in that statement released by the Ghana Education Service and the Ghana Health Service, we are made aware that it's not just Accra Girls Senior High School that we have students testing positive for the virus. We are told that some senior high schools in the country have recorded cases, but the Accra Girls Senior High School has recorded most of the cases. And indeed, we are learning today that out of the a little over 300 students who were tested, 55 of them, 55 students, including teachers here, have tested positive. Contrary to what we saw sometime last week when 6 of the students were reported to have tested positive. You know, we had parents coming here to withdraw their children, from the school. We've not seen that number of parents here today seeking to withdraw their children. It's just a few of them who are worried about the situation and have come here. Two of them are actually seated inside. As you can see, there's another vehicle entering. We cannot tell if it's a worker of this school or it's another parent who is also trying to get access to find out what exactly is happening here at Accra Girls Senior High School, Roland.
And Maxwell, have we been able to get information at least whether we've had some visitations made by the national COVID team, etc.? Well, it looks like.
Well, the information we have from mine sources indicates that yes, they have had some visitations. They've had head experts actually. We're told that some of them have been deployed here to the school campus. We're also learning that there's actually an isolation and a quarantine center now here at the Accra Girls Senior High School. The health personnel here on the ground also have been provided with enough PPEs to enable them, treat all emergent cases. Just some minutes ago, about 10 minutes ago, we saw the vehicle of the Ayawaso North Municipal Assembly driving to the campus. We cannot tell what exactly happened there, but I would want to believe that it has to do with some logistics for the treatment of COVID-19. They entered, they didn't speak to us, they wouldn't in fact speak to that. So we want to believe that is what is happening. But our source told us that yes, health personnel have been deployed here. There's a quarantine center and isolation center for the students, some of them will test positive. The confirmed cases have been transferred to the national treatment and isolation centers as we speak to you now, Roland.
Well, Maxwell Agbaba, always on top of issues when it comes to making sure we get the information right and the roving in front of the gates of the Accra Girls Senior High School. And we do know that the case count per the positivity as we're getting it is around 50-55. Again, officials will not speak, but we get the news as we have to. 25 years of great experience, impactful journalists, that's what we bring to you right here on the AM show. And also join us in the rest of the multimedia channels as we have in the group. But Seth Kwame Boateng with us, King's latest Hotline documentary. We have the first part, we'll have the second part, and then the third part. But we need to speak to the real issues. We're speaking to the National Program Manager for Leprosy with the Ghana Health Service. Next, stay with us.